Hello and welcome to Last Day on Earth with Malcolm Reynolds. I still exist. I haven't uploaded a video in a very long time, but I'm running into people who are very confused and frustrated with this game because, well, the game is kind of frustrating. You're going to die a lot, you're going to lose a lot, but in all truth, it's not that much. So, for the first time player, if you haven't already gotten into some trouble, you probably have, the first issue is you're gonna get a plane crash. And the plane crash is gonna be around right here the first time there, or it's gonna be right here in the middle of the screen. That's usually the second time you get the plane crash. Now, it's very important when you get the plane crash, you go to the plane crash, you grab all the gear, you grab the gun, the one gun, and you take that gun over here to Bunker Alpha. Now, you want to save every single gun you find for Bunker Alpha. You do not want to use it on anything else. Otherwise, you're just going to be miserable because you're never really going to get Bunker Alpha done. We'll do a Bunker Alpha walkthrough video later if requested, if desired, if allowed. YouTube, hi. I haven't seen you all in a while. I'm jobless. I'm practically, I'm not homeless, but I still live in my shack, if that means anything. I have no internet. I have no phone. I have a phone, but I have no internet. I have no money for internet. I am using free Wi-Fi, and none of my phones work on the actual... None of my phones actually work, okay? Because I've lost everything. I lost my job. Anyway, continuing on with this walkthrough. Now, right now, currently, which isn't going to be, might not be around when you're doing it, but we have the Guinness mobile base. This is another very important thing because through the rewards you're actually going to get, and it's a very quick reward. Don't worry about paying money. If you want to pay money for it, go ahead. You can get the premium. It's like $10. I have no money, so I can't even buy it. So the first three items you don't even get, but you know what you do get? You get this. You get an FN scar. This will be the item that you can use to get the bunker done. And not very far away, you get an AK, you will get some rations, and you'll get some med kits. 10 med kits is exactly what you need to kill the big one, but we don't even need to talk about the big one because that's not really something you're going to be able to do. All right, so if you're very new and you just started, don't even bother going to the festival grounds. You're not going to be able to do it. Spooky Farm, you may be able to do that, but there's a witch. I think that's what my friend... another guy in my clan, he recently just died of a witch in a green zone. This is the Spooky Farm. It's for the event. It has a witch in it. It didn't seem very difficult, but my other character is a way higher level than this character. Yes, I made a new character so I could actually kind of do some other stuff in multiplayer through my clan, but it isn't working out very well. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to a little green zone. You're going to run around. You're going to kill all the zombies. You're going to grab the rope, the cloth, and the grass. Some wood, everything else that you need so you can actually get started. And we're going to go into the base and we're going to show you some of the things you need to make so you can actually do this game. Right now, you don't need to worry about the gas station. It's for the bike, and you don't have the bike yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, the motel. The motel is the perfect place to start off. You'll get a whole bunch of items that you need. You'll get your cloth. You'll get your thick cloth. You're going to get some gear. Go ahead and grab that. Try to save the better gear for later. Don't bother going to the farm. Don't bother going to the farm. The farm is like the bunker. You need guns. If you don't got guns, don't bother doing the farm because you're just going to die. Now, these bases will disappear after you raid them. They have resources in them. Do not raid them until you're ready. What do you need? You need a whole bunch of stone, you need a whole bunch of rocks and a whole bunch of wood so you can make a bunch of axes so you can chop down all these walls. Some of these walls are going to require an iron axe, so make sure you have a couple iron axes with you, maybe 3 or 4 iron axes, and you don't even have to worry about the other axes. But if you're trying to save money on resources, you can just bring a couple iron axes and then a lot of the stone axes. Because once you raid these places, they'll disappear after, I think it's like 12 or 24 hours. I'm not exactly sure, but they are kind of important. This is just a part of an event. I tried to do it. I can't do it. I can't do it because I don't want to spend the gun, so I didn't do it. I was thinking about doing it with the FN scar I got from the event, but then I decided I'd rather save that scar for something else. It's a good weapon. And okay, so eventually, another thing you're gonna get there's gonna be a shipwreck right here. There's gonna be a shipwreck right here. When you go to that shipwreck, it's gonna have a bunch of zombies swarming in. Have a high quality weapon or a gun. It's worth it. You want to get all those resources. The ship event is a one-time event. You'll never see it again, because that's just the way it happened. There's a whole bunch of other things they're still working on in this game, but it's not available yet. All right, so eventually you're going to see little of oak events. If you see an oak event and you want to go to the oak event, bring iron axes. You're going to need the oak. You're going to need the oak for certain items that you're going to be trying to make, which are, yeah, connection lost because I'm on Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is just unpredictable. It's been doing me pretty good, but yes, recycler. You're going to need to get the oak for the recycler, and there's some other things you can make with oak off the top of my head. I don't even know. The bear trap, you can't even make the bear trap, so don't even worry about the bear trap. So, doing the bunker, I did the bunker without the machete. I completed the second and third floor. It was difficult. I had machetes that I got. Mainly, you don't really want to do the bunker until you get this. You want this metal pipe because it's going to be the best quality weapon. If you can hold out to Skull Crusher at level 46, cool, but I couldn't hold out that long. I had to do the bunker, and I got some guns. I got some tickets and everything. I ended up using that to do the bunker, so I'm refarming it now. Anyways, off into... Alright, so you're going to start off at your base and you're going to get a truck. It's going to have this exact jacket in it and some other items, I think a weapon and everything. Now, there will be a guy here at some point, and he'll be leaning up against this truck and he'll be dying, and he's going to want a band-aid. So give him a band-aid, and then you got to fight off a zombie swarm. They're only 40 HP zombies. They're not super hard, but you could die if you don't have a good quality weapon. So make sure before you save him that you have a good quality weapon, but don't let him sit here too long, because then he will die, and that's just the end of it. He's just here forever. It's like in my other main character, he's still there. Now, it's like this with the deer. You sneak up behind them to attack them. If you're smell, they'll run away. And this is the first base you'll get. Now, nowadays, they give you kind of like a pre-made base, so that way you don't have to start from nothing, which actually does kind of make it easier, because certain workbenches have to have this type of floor in order to be placed. So, if you're low on cloth, this is where you can get your cloth. Open up, you can make your thick cloth here, and you'll take a whole bunch of grass and you can make your cloth. And this is how you can actually make the butter gear, which for a while you're stuck with just a shirt, pants, that, and the dad hat. And those are items you're going to get used to making, especially off the bat. Also, you'll have the spear, which sucks, but it's perfect for a green zone. You can do a yellow zone with it, but I don't recommend a yellow zone with it. Wait till you get this, make those, then you can do the yellow zones really easily, or a lot easier. This is the iron axe you'll need to chop down oak with. This is areas that you're not going to be going to yet, so you really don't need to make it. You want to save your iron for other important things. The cleaver. Cleaver is going to be your best friend for a few levels, that is for sure. But once you're able to make this butter gear, this gear is pretty good. It's like if you want to go yellow zones and red zones, you could make that gear. Yellow zones just to be a little bit easier. The almighty crowbar, as my best friend has defeated the bunker several times with nothing but a crowbar, because that guy's hardcore. There's a thing called wall trick where you can attack the zombie, but he doesn't attack you, he attacks the wall, and you can get through the whole bunker without taking any damage, without using any guns. However, you're going to spend 3 to 4 hours just doing the bunker, which I tried, I don't got the patience for that. This is generally going to be what your bunker gear is going to look like for a while, because it's the best gear you can make or you can find. It's pretty common too. If you get SWAT gear, use the SWAT gear, but yeah. So another big important thing is the workbench. You're going to need the workbench so you can make plate steel, nails, and that's about it for right now. You want the plate steel and nails so you can make this gear. And then this is going to be the bread and butter of your gear for a long time, probably for the remainder of your time, until you get to the point where you can just make SWAT gear, which you can see SWAT gear isn't too hard to make. Once you have this unlocked, you'll probably prefer to make the SWAT gear, unless you're just being lazy and cheap and you just want to make some cheaper armor that's somewhat decent. The machete is the most important weapon in the game. You're gonna want to get to level 52 to get the machete. Life's gonna suck till you get the machete, and that's it. This other stuff, like there's the kitchen where you can cook up the fish that you've been fishing from the little fishing events. They can give you some perks and everything. I can't show you on this character because this character's like doesn't care. All right. So another big important thing, it's the chopper. Gas tank comes from the bunker. This comes from the bunker farm. Actually, you can find this in the farm, but you're going to want to do the bunker because the bunker is going to be easier than the farm. Yeah, it's going to be easier than the farm. We'll eventually get around to doing the farm. Chopper wheels, you find those in the bunker. I think I got one free from the event. Possibly, not sure. And then we have engine parts. Another thing, you'll notice on the map there's certain areas that you can't go to, and they have a tower. What you're looking for is the generator. Aha, electric generator. This is just to get the blueprint down. After you put this down, you're going to need 5 engine parts. So it's like you can do it before you get the chopper, but there's really no point. The chopper's everything. So just save all your engine parts for this. Once you get more, don't worry about getting engine parts, okay? They're going to be very quick and common. So you're going to get this item. I believe you're going to get this item. You're going to have to put some resources in it to get it fixed up. Oh, there goes my double XP. You're going to have to put some resources in it to get it built up. But once you get it built up, now you'll be able to mod your weapons, but only the weapons that you have mods for. So my number 1 mod right now is this. I got to do bunker one more time to get more aluminum wire and some hammers, but that's about it. There's a whole bunch of mods. The mods are cool. They really are. They're cool to have, but at that same time, you might get a little frustrated with it because it doesn't always feel fair. All right, so food production. You're gonna throw down your carrot farms. You get the carrot seeds from the grass. You pick up the grass. You sometimes get a carrot seed, but not all the time. You're gonna want to grow as many carrots as you can. You're gonna need at least like probably 60 stack of carrots. You can supplement that with a 20 stack of meat. You just take the meat and you just put it in there. If you're gonna do dogs, you can go ahead and put the meat with the dogs and everything, but dog breeding is, oh yeah, I'm just gonna recommend don't worry about getting the dog, the true friend, okay? Because the dogs just sit around at base. They can give you perks like 5%, or well, they'll give you a percent to find a better item in the zones and everything, but it's not that great. Bolts. You need the bolts to make the pipes, so save all your bolts and save all your scrap metal because you're going to need it to build stuff with. Eventually, there's other things in here that you're going to have to put resources in, like an ATV and everything, but ATV is really a pay-to-play kind of thing right now. The ATV engines are coming out slowly, and some of us are pissed off because it used to just be one ATV transmission. Now it's like 10, so... And you get the ATV transmissions from Bunker Bravo, which you do not want to go to Bunker Bravo under any circumstance. There's a swarm of zombies in there. They will kill you, and all you're getting after you loot everything is pretty much a half an M16, I think it is, and it's not worth it. You don't even want to mess with Bunker Bravo. You're going to mess with Bunker Bravo if you're paying a lot of money or you're closer to endgame where you've already done all this and you're bored. Stone blocks. Put stone in this, make stone blocks. This all takes resources. Oh yes, the radio. Your radio's broken. You need to put resources in it. Once you get the resources put in it, you can use this to, 1, get a constant bunker code. It updates every 2 days, I believe. Also, what you're going to do is around in this area, you'll find a dealer. If you hear the dealer, he'll ask you for things like a gold bar, gold watch, resources. It just depends. Sometimes beer. So you want to save all those odd items that really have no use. Just save them for the dealer. And then around in this area, eventually, when you get high enough level, you'll get the raiders. Raiders tasks are cool because you can you'll summon the raiders. The raiders will come in right here, and then you'll have to do things like kill the witch, defeat a floor of the bunker, kill so many toxic bloaters, make SWAT gear, so on. And after you do all those tasks and you get them all complete, you can go raid a base. When you raid a base, you're going to want iron axes and regular axes because Like walls like this cannot be broken with a regular axe. These walls can be broke with a regular axe. You're going to need an iron axe to break through one of these, and it's like one iron axe per wall. For this, you're going to need C4. You're going to find C4 in the bunker, in the forest zones a little bit. Usually it's the red chest at the bunker, and we're going to go talk about the bunker too. But this is how you're going to get started. You're going to be getting your gear, your leather. You're going to have all your food to make better coal. This is how you can cook all your food, and like you get 1 charcoal from 1 piece of wood, but you get 2 charcoal from this piece of wood. And planks are pretty easy to make. It's just a time thing. I throw down 2 at a time so that I can make it faster, and this is how you make your planks. All right. So yes, oak, you can find oak in the red zone, the red forest, but you're going to need an iron axe to cut that down, so make sure you have an iron axe. This is all the random items. Steel bars are going to be useful mainly for upgrading your chest. Not right now. I think it's the next one up, or it's another one. You can only place so many chests, and when you have too many chests down, the only thing you can do is upgrade the chests. Now, I can't make machetes, so I've gotten a lot of these machetes from... I got them from the event, and also, what was it? Oh, airdrops. Airdrops appear on the map. Go ahead, go to the airdrop. It's easy to get. Cautious though, there are NPCs that will try to kill you. Now, with the convoy, the first convoy you ever get, there's going to be a minigun like this laying on the ground. Once you pick it up, here, we'll do a demonstration, right? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. So the thing about the minigun, okay, when you pick up the minigun, you are slow, you cannot run. So a lot of people freak out. Also, if you just tap on it, it won't shoot. You have to tap and hold, and then it will fire. Now we're in town, so it's not gonna, it overheats as well, as you can see. And then you wouldn't be able to fire it again until it cools down. As you can see, it's really heavy, so you can't move very fast, and the swarm will kill you. So you pick it up, you throw on your weapon, and you skirt around the zombies, and that's how you get the minigun free. I kind of forgot, so when I picked up the minigun, I was like, oh shit, that's right, this is a trap. And so I immediately, I fired it off, I killed a whole bunch of zombies, and then I switched it off and I ran out of there, and I didn't even kill the rest of them. There's things called frenzied giants. You do not want to get hit by a frenzied giant. In this gear, right now, if I had 100% health, he would probably kill me in 1 hit. So you do not want to get hit by a frenzied giant. That's why you need the guns. The minigun's not the greatest thing to use against a frenzied giant. But if you use it only on a frenzied giant and you shoot him and you're far enough away, you probably will kill him before he hits you. But if he catches up to you and hits you, you're dead. D-E-A-D. You will not survive. All right. Hey, cool. I got some more metal in here. I'm slowly producing the oak. It's not like as the most important thing to me right now. There's other things that are more important, but you're gonna need the oak to upgrade your floors, to upgrade your walls. Like these brick walls, they take oak. I think I can show you that actually. Well, I can't really show you that because I have to upgrade it from this, which is stone, and this, and yeah. You get eventually. There's plate steel, which is like, I think it's 1 bar of plate steel, or 2 bars of steel compressed down into 1 bar of plate steel. You'll do that through here. Okay, it's 1 for 1. Cool, that's 1 for 1. Nails are kind of important to me because I'm trying to make that better gear. All right, so other things, yeah, like that wrench. The wrenches are important for building the generator. They're important for weapon mods. Pretty much every item, every resource you find might be used for this, but you're going to need the blueprints. And you get the blueprints from zones, events, and also bunker. Eventually, when you have enough guns, like you've already done bunker alpha and you got the other zone by the wall unlocked, you'll be able to do the police station. But you're going to need guns for the police station. There's this thing called rounds, and you do a whole bunch of rounds. You kill as many zombies as you can. You get police badges. You turn the police badges in, and that's how you're going to get your rare blueprints. Regular blueprints, because it always provides blueprints. That and the farm, but like I said, the farm is something you don't want to do when you first started off. I think I've said everything I need to say, at least for now. This is just going to be a short video to get you guys, because I know some of you are all kind of confused on how this game works. You find it difficult. I've been playing it for 4 to 5 years now. I've pretty much mastered it, and now I play it on 2 different phones because clan. You know, I guess that's what we can do. We'll talk about the clans now, or well, multiplayer, which has been. All right, so tips and tricks for multiplayer. You're going to get a convoy. It's going to be right about where that 10 hour and 1 minute is. If you're wondering what that is, that's the zombie horde. The zombie horde is sent by the infected forest. You do not want to go to the infected forest unless you are fully geared up, fully ready and aware of what you're doing, because the witch will kill you. She is horrible. You're going to also need a couple C4, because if you blow up the little hives inside there, it'll make the witch way more doable. Now, cool thing about the witch, if you die there, go back, get your body, walk away, because you don't lose your gear there, because they realize it's just unfair. And I've already said that. The gas station's pretty useless to you right now. You're going to be bringing resources there so you can get your motorcycle upgraded, so you can go from 4 slots to 8 slots, and you'll get a whole bunch of other things like more fuel efficiency. Anyway, back to the multiplayer. You're going to get a convoy event. You're going to go to the convoy. The convoy event's going to send you kind of like right here where it used to be. It's a little like kind of beginner stage. While you're there, go to the zones, get your gear. It's the same process on offline. It's the same process online, except everything's more difficult. You don't have instant heal. Your food heals you gradually over time. So you want to make sure to kill something, heal. Kill something, heal. Band-aids are not instantaneous. You will die. You want to give yourself 4 or 5 seconds to use a band-aid. But when you're at this wall, when you're at the beginning zone, it's an excellent place to get resources. And the resources you want is scrap metal. You want to get as much scrap metal as you can. You want to have, if you can, full inventory of scrap metal, including your personal storage. The scrap metal is definitely the most important thing. Now, once you get through that little trial, well, even when you're in that little trial thing, once you get to the wall, you're going to get this little button where you can switch characters. And if you actually follow the quest line, you're not the same character. It's like another person that you're playing. And you're going to see it in here. It's the way you level in here is not by you killing monsters, getting experience, and you level up. No, leveling up here is completely different. So once you get through that little beginning stage where you'll have some zones to go to, you're going to get access to the DC crater. And that is where my guy is right now on this character, Last Day on Earth. He's over at the DC crater. Excuse me, I haven't spoken in a long time. He's at the DC crater. Now, the DC crater is kind of like just a central hub for all the new players or people who are in between clans and everything. You have a limit. You can be here for a certain amount of time before you have to pay a fine or fee. I think I have the chopper. I do have the chopper. No, that's not my chopper. We all got the same damn chopper. All right, yeah, see, chopper. You get the chopper in here, but that's after you unlock business level, because instead of leveling up your character, here you have business level where you have to turn in resources and you get a higher level. But not only do you get the higher level, but that's how you unlock your workbenches. Everything up to, I think it's band-aids, you already have. But after this, it's like the only way you get these items unlocked and show on is by unlocking your business level, like business level 20, business level 22, 24, 28. Right now, it's a place for a workbench, and I'm struggling with scrap metal because scrap metal is difficult to find, especially when you're trying to do it all solo. So these are your workbenches. No one else can see your workbenches. No one else can touch your workbenches. What they see is just a bunch of emptiness. It's like if you were to go to someone else's base or clan, you just see a bunch of emptiness. You don't get to know what type of workbenches they have. It's just the way the game is. I don't know. I guess they just don't want you. I don't know. Don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Scrap metal, so I can make leather. Sorry, I know I'm going back and forth on the screen a lot. Alright, so once you get to the DC, you're going to get a little shop. My shop happens to be all the way down here at the end. And you're going to want to sell items because you need the tickets. And you take the tickets over to here. These aren't the same tickets. Like the white and red tickets are the tickets you get from killing monsters to buy other items. The red tickets you're going to use for this. So like, you know, at this point I'm at 1.5k tickets in order to do all this and everything. But that's pretty much the only neat purpose of the tickets right now. Now, when you first get here, you got no clan storage because you're not in a clan. You get your personal storage, which you want to store as much as you can. These are the most common items you can find. Leather is a bit, like, not leather, but animal rawhides are kind of hard to find. You're not going to find any MREs, that's for sure. You're definitely not going to find any of this. This is from my previous multiplayer seasons, because multiplayer's changed a lot over the years, I would say. This guy right now, he just lets you, yeah. But if you were in a clan, you could talk to this guy and he would sell things. You want to go to someone else's district, you can hit this, hit the travel, and it's going to randomly put you in another another clan base, right? And this is how you can try to buy the resources that you need for your business level and everything. But there's like certain items that are going to be really hard to find, like scrap. That has always been a real hard one. Oh, this active. It looks like an active clan, but then their shelves are pretty bare. They must be getting online to go farm right now. Okay, yes. My internet's all types of laggy right now. But this is multiplayer, and yeah, hi. So, if you don't, you can leave out this way too. This is where the name of the clan base is in truth. But you can walk out this way. If I would stop lagging, you can walk out this way. And then you can run off to a zone, and when you go back to the crater, you'll be back at your DC, if that's where you are. If you join a clan, then you'd show up at your clan base. For multiplayer, when you get this unlocked, just go to the green zone, like the limestone ridge, or go to the green forest so you can kill zombies. It's the same process as offline, as online. You kill the zombies, you get the rope, you get the cloth, you pick up the grass, and you make your gear. And you're going to be using this gear pretty regularly because the other gear is kind of expensive. You can do yellow zones with just the regular gear, but try to wait until you at least get planks unlocked, because I'll make it easier. But don't be afraid to I don't think I don't know what that's about. But you can go to red zones. I would recommend that you don't fight the zombies. Just try to see if there's any free and open chests available. Grab the contents of it, because you will get a little piece of plastic, and the plastic's very valuable. You're also going to need that for certain workbenches, but plastic is valuable. That's what I'm going to say. Alright, that's going to conclude this video. If you liked it, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to try and do the bunker again, too, because I'm back on my old phone, and I kind of want to do the bunker again. That's a low-level guy, because doing the bunker and my other guy, he's max level. Been playing the game forever. He's got all the resources. It's just not as interesting as doing it with a new character. But I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.